almost 20 years, GoPro has captured some of life's craziest moments.
How awesome are those pics? And we are delighted to say the man behind the camera, GoPro founder, the legend,
Wow.
Nick Woodman, joins us live from Montana.
Yeah!
Hey!
Woody! How you going, bro?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for having you. I'll have you every day. Look, Nick, can you...
I got a bit teared up with your introduction. It has been 20 years, and what a 20 years it's been.
Oh, mate, it's unbelievable how much of enjoyment you brought us. What does it feel like? What a ride.
Well, it feels like what you would imagine it to feel like. I never expected my idea to go this far. And, you know, I built this business with my best friends from college, and none of us had ever done this before. But we were all surfers, and we wanted to get better footage of ourselves doing what we love most, which was surfing. And who knew that a little camera we developed to help surfers finally get the shot and feel like they could go pro would help everybody around the world to capture and share their own passions in this way. So it's really been, I want to say it's been like my own Disney movie, but I'm going to say it's been my own GoPro movie.
I just can't imagine a world without GoPros now. You look at, you know, some of the stories we've filmed over the years, especially with animals, getting close up to animals and the shots that you can get using the GoPro cameras. But I think it's really important for people to know too that you came up with this idea while you were here in Australia.
Well, that's right. I was out of a job and planning a 3-month drive around Australia surfing with a mate of mine. And in preparation for the trip, I thought this might be the surf trip of a lifetime. Probably is. I mean, I'd never take a trip like this again. And so I developed this camera that I could wear on my wrist for that first trip. It was the prototype of the very first GoPro. And I had to be very secretive as we drove around Australia because I didn't want anybody to see my invention because you have to keep it secret. The one person I showed it to, though, was Tommy Karl. In the lineup. I paddled up to Tommy and I asked him, Tommy, can I take your picture? Because he's obviously a hero of mine, and he was in classic Tommy Karl fashion. He's like, "Hey, what's that? No way!" And it's one of my favorite shots of the trip, and so I'm glad that Tommy Karl never shared my secret.
No, Tommy, he's not to be trifled with either on a wave. I bet you didn't cut in on him.
Must have been northern beaches of Sydney, I reckon.
It was Burleigh Heads.
Oh, mate, what a great spot. Do you feel, I mean, you must be immensely proud of the shots that have been captured through your invention.
The most meaningful part of it all for me is seeing that people are now able to capture and share their passions. You know, the idea GoPro came from the fact that before GoPro, the company and the camera, if you wanted to have any photos or videos of yourself, you really needed to be pro because you needed to have a photographer or a videographer following you around. So none of us actually knew what we looked like doing the sports or the activities that we love the most. And so to see now the world being so easily able to turn the camera around on themselves and film themselves and share themselves, express themselves in this way, I think is our meaningful mark on the world.
I mean, Nick, you could sit back now, put your feet up and consider your work done. But I love now that you've got an app that's come out. And I love this because you've worked out a way for us to find those photos that you kind of lose in your camera roll. Can you tell us about that?
Well, we all suffer from having an enormous number of amazing photos and videos that we capture, whether it's with our GoPro, with our phone, or any other camera. And when we were solving, you know, problems for our GoPro camera owners, we realized these are problems that everybody faces. Everybody with a smartphone has trouble keeping track of their favorite moments. We call it the black hole of your camera roll problem. But we also recognize that people know a keeper photo or video the moment they capture it, or the moment a friend texts it to you. You know, this is a shot that I want to keep track of and revisit. And so now with the QUIK app, the new app from GoPro, it's named QUIK, Q-U-I-K, cute little name.
Yeah.
You can share that photo or video the moment you capture it or receive it. You can share it to the app, and the app features a mural content feed that you post your best footage to. It's kind of like your own private Instagram, except that it has editing tools tied to it. If you send a bunch of stuff to the QUIK app, it'll auto-edit it into a video for you.
Wow.
It's really about helping you finally make sense of all the amazing shots you've captured over the years,
Hey, Nick,
and keep it all in one spot that
Nick,
helps you relive it and enjoy it.
Before you go, my friend, because I think your invention has truly changed a lot of things in the world, I used the GoPro to capture some images and some sounds from my dear co-host, Ali Langdon. I want you to have a look at this, and everyone at home to have a look at this to see what you think.
Decorate.
Oh, no, Nick.
Decorate. Decorate. As I shampoo my hair, I really love new decorate. I love that feeling that gives it. Stop it! I'm getting out of here.
She's Hopalong's moving out of the studio. Hey, Nick, thank you, my man. Thanks for all the enjoyment.
Oh, hey, post that to your QUIK app. That's a keeper.
All right, I'm doing it, my man. Great to talk to you. Congratulations on everything. What a legend.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
One legend that I know.
Just a little bit more of that?
No. You were so much trouble. Never talking to you again.